I'm very pleased to welcome Mr. Wilson Varghese, President and CEO of Kalimat Telecom, a CDMA operator in Iraq. Wilson, welcome. It's great to have you with us. Firstly, I'd like to know what are the challenges or the unique challenges of running an operation in Iraq at the moment?
Well, it's challenging and interesting to run a telecom in Iraq. Well, the rollout is very slow because of security reasons, and the regulator is new. The country didn't have a lot of history on telecom networks, so everything is new with the government, the Ministry of Communication. We had to actually request and train them to our requirements. That's a big challenge, and security is another challenge, which we thank God that we didn't have any bad experiences, but yes, it is a challenge in our rollout. And the third most important challenge which I see is the power, the lack of continuous power. But it all overcomes with the low penetration level, so you have a great future in lying in the country.
Have any of your installations been targeted?
So far, no, because we blend in as a local player.
How many telcos are currently operating in the Iraq market?
You had 2 fixed wireless or WLL operators, wireless local loop, and 3 GSM operators who are 2G, and we are 3 and 4Gs.
And you went CDMA. What was the reason for that?
Well, number one was the regulatory demand. The license was formulated for a CDMA operation. And I think that was the wisest thing, where you have a low penetration level on fixed wireless. That was a wise decision by the regulator too.
Where are the revenues coming from?
See, we had 2 sectors actually. One, most of the U.S. military bases. They are a prime target of where you have the revenue coming from a very concentrated location. And the other sector is the residential sector, where Iraq is a country with high literacy in the Middle East, and so there's a lot of data users in the domestic sector or residential market. So the number of data users are going up at the same time. So it's actually a good balance for us. By the time the U.S. military leaves, we have the other side picking up the market. So it's like a shift for us.
Which brings me nicely to my next question. Where do you see the market developing in the future?
Well, that's why we took the challenge. We have a high potential there. It's a country where you have, as repeat again, it's 4% penetration on fixed wireless and fixed telephones when we took over, and now the mobile market is only penetrated to around 60%. There's a huge potential in front of us. So we look forward for growth by 2016, where our license ends. We should be getting at least 20% of the market.
On a more personal note, how does a Cambridge grad end up running a mobile operator in Iraq?
Well, I always say the management personnel are to get accustomed and get themselves suited for the project they are put in. Well, that was my vision, to get into the telecom industry, because we were primarily in defense contracts. We wanted to get to commercial contracts. We got in, and I started getting more excited about the telecommunication.
What's it actually like being there?
It is now okay there. The security level is not that bad in Baghdad, especially, even though the media says that there's a lot of things. But we don't even see it. It's good. The security level is much better. Things are getting better, and it's getting at a faster pace too than expected. We expected around 4 years, but I think in 2 years' time we have seen a tremendous level of secure nature.
Do you see a future for Iraq after the military leaves?
People of Iraq want to work and live peacefully. I know that, and they have that mentality, and so there won't be any problem later on.
Wilson Varghese, it's been an absolute pleasure having you with us today. Thank you very much.